Hi friends, are you ready for story number 5 in our book, The Magic Spectacles and Other Easy to Read Stories? These are all by Lillian Moore, and the person who did the drawing is Arnold Lobel. This story is called The Silver Bird Express. Toot, toot. What was that? Danny sat up in bed. Toot, toot, toot. He knew that train whistle. That was the Silver Bird Express. Danny knew all the trains that went roaring down the tracks near his house. For Danny knew what he was going to do when he grew up. He was going to drive a train like the Silver Bird Express. Toot, toot, toot. Come along, Danny. Come along, the whistle seemed to call through the night. Not now, he called back to the speeding train. Not now, but someday soon. Danny closed his eyes, and then all at once something happened. All at once, he was moving fast. Where was he? Danny sat up and he looked around. He was sitting in a train full of people. Why, it was the Silver Bird Express. How did he ever get here? There he is. He looked at himself. He had on his engineer's suit, and in his hands he had his lunchbox. The Silver Bird was roaring down the tracks. Faster and faster it went, and then all at once it came to a stop. And what a stop. People fell out of their seats. The girls screamed, "What is it? What's the matter?" Everyone cried. What is happening? The engineer came running into the car. "Is Danny here?" he asked. "Yes, sir," said Danny. "Here I am." "Can you help us, Danny?" asked the engineer. "We are in trouble." "What's the matter?" Danny wanted to know. "There's an elephant on the track," said the engineer, "and he just won't go away. The train is very late." "An elephant?" all the girls screamed again. But Danny ran out to take a look. Yes, indeed. There was an elephant sitting on the track. It was a great big elephant, and it looked as if it were just about to take a good long snooze. Snooze means nap or going to sleep. "Go away!" yelled the conductor. "Go away!" yelled the engineer. "This is the Silver Bird Express, and we are late." Danny did not say a word. He just opened his lunchbox and took out a sandwich, a peanut butter sandwich. Sniff, sniff, the elephant began to walk to Danny. He didn't have to yell at the elephant, did he? He's just going to share his lunch. The elephant walked right off the tracks. It walked over to Danny and took the sandwich. Everybody cheered, yay! And then they all hopped back on the train. "Thank you, Dan," cried the engineer. "Isn't Danny wonderful?" all the people cried. "Full speed ahead!" yelled the engineer. Faster and faster went the Silver Bird Express. Faster and faster and faster! Too fast, thought Danny. This is too fast even if we are late, even if it is the Silver Bird Express. Just then the conductor came running. "Danny, Danny, help!" he cried. "The train is running away." Danny ran to the engine room. "Help!" yelled the engineer. "I can't stop the train." His face was very red. He was pulling as hard as he could on the throttle. "Help, Danny!" cried the engineer. "The throttle is stuck." Danny took something out of his pocket. It was a little can of oil. Quickly, he put some oil on the throttle. "I use this on my electric trains," he told the engineer. He's going to make it not so stuck. Then Danny pulled on the throttle. He pulled, and at last the throttle pulled back. Slowly, the Silver Bird came to a stop. "Thank you, Danny," everybody cried. All the girls tried to kiss Danny, but Danny wouldn't have any of that. He backed away as far as he could. Back, back, back. Pop! Danny opened his eyes. Where was he? On the floor of his room. He had rolled right out of bed. Danny shook his head. "Boy, what a dream," he said. What a dream that was. Danny got back into bed. Once more, he pulled up the covers, and then far, far away in the night, he heard the train whistle again. Toot, toot. Not yet, Silverbird, said Danny. But don't you worry, someday soon. That was a great dream that he had, right? He got to be the hero. Got to save them from the elephant on the tracks and save them from driving too quickly down the tracks. That was a pretty good dream. Do you have any good dreams like that? I'll talk to you later. Bye.